What is good, everybody? Let me get my other phone. Hold on. Nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and roll with it. What is good, everybody? It's Big Game James. I'm in the house, man. Carlos Holloway, JJ the Mind. What up, yo, yo, yo? I want to talk some quick Cowboy stuff before I hit this road, man. Before we hit, so we get on this trip, get to Alabama. You know we're gonna be at the Senior Bowl tomorrow. Jamal Porter, what's up, baby? You know we're gonna be at that Senior Bowl tomorrow. What's good? See Burleson, what's good with you? We're gonna be out there kicking it. Jay Lombardi, what's up with you, dog? How y'all doing, man? Lamont was good with you. Mark Anthony, what's good with you, man? Yeah, Senior Bowl. You know what it is. We'll be out there tomorrow, man. We've been talking a lot about it. Aaron Lewis, yo, what's up, baby? We've been talking about it. We're gonna be out there. What question you got for me, dog? Because I'm gonna talk about some Stephen Jones. This dude, he's funny. He's a funny guy. You know what I mean? He's a funny guy. What you got? What question you got for me? Because I got a few things I want to talk about this dude. Then we'll talk about some quick Senior Bowl players, and then we'll be out. What up, Gambino? How's everybody doing, man? How's that weather out there for y'all? I know it's crazy. Don Powers, it was crazy out here. They canceled my job 2 days in a row. Baby Nush Jones, you already know it's coming. Baby Nush Jones is coming. I'm about to get on him. And I was positive about him. See, I was being positive. But how's that weather out there for y'all? Who deserved the Pro Bowl more? Dak or Kyler? I'm going to say Dak. I feel like Dak had a better year. He broke Tony Romo's record. I feel like he had a better year. I'm gonna go out here and say I'm gonna take Dak over Kyler. I don't think Kyler's year was impressive. You know what I'm saying? I like Damon Clark. He's a tackling machine. I like his size. I didn't get to see a lot. I watched a little bit of his tape. He looked good in his tape when I watched this year. He looked good in his tape last year, Jay. As far as Damon Clark from LSU linebacker, good size, about 6'2", measured in at about 230. I've been watching him at the Senior Bowl. I watched him yesterday toward the tail end of some practice. Good activity, very good size. Takes on blockers. I like how he's physical at the point of attack. He can drop a little bit in coverage. Like I said, he was a tackling machine. He's a 3-down linebacker. I like him. What's up, T Smooth TV? Yes, sir. Let me talk about this Stephen Jones thing. But no. Before we talk about Stephen Jones, Baby Nush Jones, I want to ask all y'all about this weather because it's just now clearing up with us. They canceled our job the last 2 days. You feel me? It's kind of wild out there. Make sure everybody's all right. But how's everybody doing? You know what I mean? How's everybody? Everybody got power and all that good stuff. Hopefully everybody's good. That's why I'm doing the early show because I'm going to head out to the Senior Bowl. Very excited. It's going to be my first Senior Bowl, first of many. This ain't the first one. Next year is going to be where I'm going to be at practice all week. You feel me? I'm going to be at practice all week, just sitting there watching it all week. But today, tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Central, I believe. Big Game James, I'll be there trying to get all the good coverage that I can, all the good stuff that I can. I'm going to try to holler at the players, whatever I can do. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of people, some know. I don't got that media pass like that, so I ain't going to front like I do. But I know a few people, and hopefully some doors will be open when we get there. So we'll see. Hell yeah, we got snow, dog. We in Ohio. We got hella snow. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't Ohio ain't even been getting, Columbus ain't been even getting snow like that for real. But when they come with them winter storms, they come out here. And it was crazy. So they canceled my job, and they'll never try to close my job. And so when they canceled it for 2 days in a row, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, it's real. But it's clearing up now. We'll be okay. Just send us some good traveling mercy. Stephen Arthur was good with you. Just send us some good traveling mercy, some good prayers. We're out on these traveling mercies for us. We just ask for that right now. We just ask for y'all to go ahead and just keep us up in prayer as we travel out to Alabama, and that trip. What's up, Matthew? But let me talk about some Stephen Jones right quick. I got some stuff that I seen, man, and it's just some more annoying stuff. I don't know if y'all heard about Bobby Bell talking about um, possible cuts of restructure or cuts of DeMarcus Lawrence and Amari Cooper. What's up, Cash? Feel you, Cashmere. But I want to read this right quick. And then I'm going to go up all the way up the list. It's going to what Stephen Baby Nuts Jones said and then what I said afterwards. Okay. So Stephen Jones comes up and says, appreciate you, Lamont. We've been unfortunately on a dry run. Let me say that again. This is Baby Nuts Jones. We've been unfortunately on a dry run and feel accountable that we owe it to the Dallas Cowboys fans and our organization to win a championship, Stephen Jones said. I'm going to say that again. We've been unfortunately on a dry run and feel accountable that we owe it to the Dallas Cowboys fans and our organizations to win a championship. This is what I said after that. Okay. This is my tweet. I said, yeah, I would say so. Since it's nice that the Dallas Cowboys have the most valuable sports franchise in the world. Okay, not in sports, just Cowboys, not just NFL, not baseball, not soccer, not all of it. Every sport out there, Dallas trumps them all. You know what I'm saying? Dallas trumps them all. At an estimated $5.7 billion. Jerry Jones purchased the Dallas Cowboys, I believe, in 1988 for $155 million. He damn sure made good on his profit. 155, and it's at 5.7 billion. I know some of y'all don't want to hear it. I know y'all don't want to hear it. But see, I was that ignorant Cowboy fan, man. 89, okay. 89, Blake, appreciate you let me know that. 5.7 billion though. 155 million, now it's at 5.7 billion. So Dallas ain't been going down. I'm sure a lot of that went up when them Super Bowls was happening in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? When the Super Bowls were happening in the 90s, but it's been 26 years. And like I said, I ain't even saying Super Bowls, dog. NFC championships, you ain't even been in one of those in 26 years. So you ain't in the red. You in the hella green. You in the hella green. So when I hear and I ask this question, and some people can say, yeah, I would be mad, but would you really be mad if you was an owner and you owned the richest franchise in the world and you still wasn't getting a Super Bowl? Yeah, it probably bother you, but are you really mad? You're going to be really mad when you ain't making that money and nobody's coming to the stands. What's up, Joe Tranchino from Italy? I'll be mad. But if I'll be real mad if I ain't making money, I'm gonna be real mad if I'm not making money. I'm an owner, but I'm doubling, tripling my money. Ain't be crazy mad, dog. What up, Philly? I ain't gonna be crazy mad. You feel me? So I'm asking, are you really mad? Do you really mean that when you say we unfortunately been on a dry run and feel accountable that we owe it to the Dallas Cowboys fans and our organization to win a championship? That's what Stephen Jones just said. But then I hear Bobby Belt. We don't know for sure, but it feels like this was my dog Bobby Belt. Feels like this is where things are heading. Steven sounded like he was laying the foundation for it this week. A number of people connected to the decisions anticipated to come to fruition. Both players are still stars and won't be unemployed very long. Talking about DeMarcus Lawrence and Amari Cooper. And I made a post 8 days ago where you got potential savings in a restructure, trade, or a release with Amari Cooper, 12.5 to 20 million you could save on a restructure or a cut. DeMarcus Lawrence, you could save 8 to 19 million on a restructure or a cut. So you would say, yeah, he probably just restructure. You feel me? You probably just restructure. And I heard that, it's already in the contract that it would, you restructuring or would. But I mean, why would you still think about cutting Cooper? Why would that even be a thought? Okay, so that's when I hear Stephen Jones saying, you hear me, babe? We was talking about this earlier. When he says we owe it to the organization we feel accountable and owe it to the fans because we've been on this dry run, but you're talking about getting rid of Amari Cooper? Why? You made a first-round draft. You traded a first-round draft pick in 2018 when your season was about to be over. It's 4-6. It was about to be over. You made a trade, and Amari Cooper came over here and made Dak Prescott better. Dak Prescott didn't make Amari Cooper better. You know what I'm saying? That's not what happened. When Amari Cooper came over here, you feel me? He made Dak Prescott better. Dak didn't make him better. He made him a better quarterback. You feel me? Because Amari Cooper was already good without Dak Prescott. He was already doing good without Dak. So he made it better. And we know, like I said, we was going back and forth with Game Changer and CeeDee Lamb. I admit, Game Changer CeeDee Lamb was early in the year. But see, we know who I always said Amari Cooper was the number one. You know what I'm saying? Until CeeDee Lamb overtook it. But he didn't do it. I saw how important Amari Cooper was. And we seen when Amari Cooper turned up. It ain't like he ain't had crazy games here. It ain't like he didn't have a career year without Dak Prescott. He had a career year with Andy Dalton and Ben DiNucci and Garrett Gilbert. He had Dak 5 games. You feel me? So he still was turning all the way up. And he already said, if you give me the ball, I'm going to have all the top numbers. You feel me? So why should you even think about even cutting Coop? You know what I mean? He's the one that makes the offense go. We saw when we put it in Michael Gallup's hand when Coop went down, Gallup couldn't do it. You saw when Cooper wasn't getting the ball, CeeDee Lamb, nice. But he ain't that number one guy. He still got to get to a different level. You can see he really good, but he ain't Amari Cooper good. I mean, it's just the truth. That's just the real. And you talking about getting rid of him. And like I said, with DeMarcus Lawrence, he's a very good player. I don't think DeMarcus Lawrence is a great player. Just me, in my opinion. But he's a very good player. And I tell you what, if you cut a DeMarcus Lawrence right now, he's going to go somewhere else and turn all the way up. Both of them will. That's a fact. Both of them will leave Dallas and turn up because they're already good players. And somebody else will pick them up on a winning team and say, oh, come on over here. And they're going to win. And like I said, I made a tweet. DeMarcus Lawrence, all them sacks that he don't get with Dallas, he going to get them in another team. You feel me? Let me get this. My dog Blake with the $7 holla. Oh, I like that 7. 7's that perfect number. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you on that. BJ, continue to speak the truth, bro. We cut for you because you tell it like it is, not faking or shaking, bro. Keep going in. That's why I love you, dog. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love you too, dog. I don't be trying to hate on my squad, but I'm not gonna be the dumb fan no more. That's just me. I'm not gonna be the ignorant fan no more. You feel me? I got into this media thing and it really opened up a lot of my eyes that I didn't look at. I'm keeping it real because I was just so gung-ho Cowboys. I didn't care. You could never say nothing bad about my Cowboys ever. Ask my boo, and she don't even know she ain't even been in all of it. I was even worse before I met her. You feel me? So she'll tell you how bad I want to fight and go ham and all that stuff. It was real. But now, you know what I'm saying? I woke up. Don't mean I still don't love my team, but I woke up. I'm not falling for that pump faking that y'all be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not falling for the pump faking no more. You know what I mean? So when we talk about these Cowboys, we're going to talk about reality, dog. We ain't going to sit there and talk about no fake stuff. No, I want to talk about what y'all going to do. Because you just said that I just read what you did. You said this, that you owe it to the fans. He said it, boo. So we do matter. Right? Yeah, I checked out that Dez video. We played it yesterday. Go check it out on the draft show. We talked about it yesterday, and I was talking about how he talking about sabotage. We already been talking about how winning ain't number one priority in Dallas. Making that money is though. People don't want to hear that. That's why people be like, man, whatever. Okay, well, you keep believing that. Well, I've seen what's happening. People saying, oh, well, it's the coaching staff. We said that about Garrett for 10 years. We got Mike McCarthy's doing the same thing. And now if he don't win, then what? You gonna get another coach and say that was coaching? You feel me? You can't keep running to them excuses. And then when I see Stephen Jones right here, and I'm gonna come out right here and say another tweet that I made, and I said it's sad that Baby Nuts Jones got the Dallas Cowboys fans trained. He got us trained not to even look at top free agents no more. He got us trained. That's why Dallas is so great in the draft. They got no choice. Dallas ain't got no choice but to be great in the draft, because if they ain't great in the draft, they ain't doing nothing. You get what I'm saying? It ain't happening. It's not going down because they're not getting top free agents. Stephen Jones said that long ago when he really kind of put the foot down on he's doing the money thing. We ain't spending that money on top free agents. We ain't paying great money for good players. We're not going to do that. We're going to build through the draft. We're going to pay our own and get some free agents here and there. But everybody who you pay your own got to struggle to get their money. They all got to fight tooth and nail to get their money. You feel me? You talking about you going to pay your own, but they got to fight tooth and nail. And now within a few years of their deal, unless they your favorites, they talking about getting cut. Don't act like y'all ain't got favorites up in there, because y'all favorites will be, you see what I'm saying, boo? They got favorites, and them favorites contracts don't be getting touched. But if you ain't in the good side of the Joneses, your contract gonna be talked about. But that ain't real. But if you owe it to the fans, how come you don't go get a top free agent? These other teams do. And they winning. Who's in the Super Bowl right now? Rams. I got on them. They spent, hell yeah. We can sit there and say, yeah, they ain't got a first round pick till 2024. But tell me, would you take that right now if you were in the Super Bowl? Would you take that? They don't got no draft picks till 2024. It's 2022. But would you take 2 Super Bowl appearances right now in 5 years? What's up, David C? I'll take that. Because they got minimum rookie guys, young guys, and hey, they can figure it out. Seattle did it for a while. They went to Super Bowls. What's up, Eric? Seattle did it. They went to Super Bowls too. You feel me? They went all out. And it was going to chips. I'm not saying Dallas has to do all that every time, but you're not even thinking about it now. You're not even, no, you're being just prideful with it. Like, nah, we ain't going to do that. We're going to build through the draft. Okay, you built through the draft and it still failed. So what's now? Huh? You said what? I mean, Tampa Bay, Joe says it right here. Tampa Bay spent money too. These other teams are doing it. And they're making quick changes. So when I hear Stephen Jones telling me he owes it to the organization and the fans, so the fans do matter, so the fans can say something, so I can say. Because until we start sitting there and saying, nah, man, when y'all gonna step away? Because I'm gonna still go back to Mike Brown, who never spent no money in free agency. Never. They was always saying he was the guy who didn't spend no bread, never spent no money, never, nowhere. They hated playing with Cincinnati because he didn't spend no money over there. He finally stepped back and spent some money, get some free agents. Cheeto went over there. I think they got re-signed the base kid. They signed some players over there, and guess what? He stepped back and said, "You take over some of these roles. I'm gonna just step back and let y'all. I'm gonna trust y'all to do this because I believe in y'all. Go ahead and do it. We'll spend some money. I'll step back and let's see what happens." And bam, within a year. Now, Coop ain't going yet. We don't know. But bam, within a year, Super Bowl. That's my chance, right? Right, boo? Right? That's what it is. That was just my chance. You know what I mean? You're telling me you're committed to a Super Bowl, but you won't spend no money on no free agents. We got to understand that, and we got to know that we can't even get excited for free agency now. Dallas Dallas Cowboy fans can't even get excited. That was a period of time every team gets excited about free agency. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't really got no money, you're like, they'll figure it out. We can get at least one good free agent. You know what I mean? Like, people get excited about free agency. Dallas fans can't even get excited about free agency no more. That's messed up in my heart. What's up, Jacob? There's an I-Bomb Inc. What's up? You know what I mean? So, how are you fooling me right now, telling me you're committed? You know what I mean? You're committed. You owe it to the fans after this long drought, but you don't get no free agents. You have to live through the draft, and you have to hit on the draft every year. You give this re-sign Will McClay. Well, what is he? What is his role? What is he? And I know GM is. I mean, we don't have to live on that GM status or that title. We don't have to live on that. But you're still the GM, Jerry. So that means you're still in the day-to-day. I'm making the decisions. You're still going to the Senior Bowl at 79 years old. My boo said, you look old. She said, he look old. And you do. You look old as hell, dog. You're looking like Al Davis old. Yeah, I said it. So what? And it's an easy comparison because that's what's happening. You look Al Davis old. Like it's a lot of stress up in there. That's why you should take a seat back. Sit back, man. You feel me? Sit back a little bit. Maybe you don't look so old. Maybe that freshness will come back, but you ain't got to be so stressed. You can let some other people take some of that power and really, hey, are you still going to be the owner, dude? You still going to be Jerry Jones? Feel me? You still going to own all that? You still going to get bread. Dallas Cowboys always going to have players and always going to be able to do it because it's the Dallas Cowboys. So you always going to get money. But ain't you going to get more money if you take it to the chip? You getting this bread. They still the most highly watched games, and Dallas ain't winning nothing. Ain't that crazy, though? That ain't crazy to y'all. They the highest rated games, and Dallas ain't winning nothing. So sit back a little bit because you getting the highest rated games and you ain't winning. And I bet you if you won 79 or almost 80, you would still walk down on that field. I bet you would. Only reason why you don't do it because you're too old. I bet you would. You know what I'm saying? I bet you would. I don't want to hear that, Jerry and Steven. Y'all keep on talking that mumbo jumbo, dog. You ain't fooling me. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, you had a squad this year. You feel me? That's why everybody mad, because we had a squad. Okay, because we was all saying, all right, let's say it's the coaching. Let's say it's Garrett and them. This coaching. We get McCarthy in there. Now you winning after that year of, COVID. Okay, there we go. You feel me? You had a squad, offense and defense. Your special teams was suspect only because of Greg Zuerlein, but it wasn't destroying you. You were still able to win games. You feel me? You ain't getting a cornerback who's getting 11 interceptions every damn year. I don't care what he did in that damn skills game, catching them backflips and all that stuff. I don't care what he did. There ain't no guarantee of what these players going to do next year, no matter who they are. Injuries can happen. We don't know. That's why you got to take it right there when you have the chance. That's why I'm frustrated with it, because you got to take it when it's there. You never know what's going to happen next year. You feel me? And they already crying about, we can't keep everybody. We can't pay everybody. It's already coming out your mouth. So obviously you're not going to have the same team. So that's new players that got to come in, learn the system again. Like, you still not starting over, but in a sense you kind of starting over each year, because if you're not winning that ultimate prize, you can keep people. You feel what I mean? Like, that the continuity leaves a little bit, because the next year is every year that you could be losing players. So, yeah, you brought Dan Quinn back. And then I hear Jerry say this undercutting stuff again. What he did he said, there's only two coaches I've ever promised. Sean Payton, when he was going to go to the Raiders, stay here, and Jason Garrett. And I told him that's where you undercut the coach. Not Bill Parcells, I don't know. because Parcells is like, I'm out of here. I don't know what happened with that Sean Payton thing. I don't know, so I ain't gonna speak on it. I am gonna speak on that Jason Garrett thing though. Okay, when you talking about you was promising him, you come over from Miami, you could pretty much potentially be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, to me, that's already undercutting Wade Phillips as the head coach and slicing and dicing him right now and making him a lame duck coach. You know what I mean? Wade Phillips had I think he went to a winning record every year except the last year when he got fired. When they started on, he had a winning record. Then he got fired quickly. I think he was 2 years in, and then the third year he got fired, and Jason Garrett came in. So you wasn't really never the coach. You know what I'm saying? So that's already undercutting the coach. So that's undermining. You don't think players don't see that? We ain't there. They are. They don't see that. Okay, but they robots. That don't affect. You know what I'm saying? So then now you're talking about McCarthy, and I told you how he's coming in the media justifying, saying, hey, I know how to win. I won Super Bowl. I know what to do. I'm telling you, I feel like he's jumping out there like, y'all ain't gonna come out here and say I don't know how to coach and I don't know what to do. But I can't say nothing because guess what? Jerry and them control this. And that's the truth. He can't say nothing. That's why you keeping Kellen Moore, because you can't fire him. You ain't got no power. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no power, boo. Mike McCarthy ain't got no power to say yes or no to no daggone Kellen Moore. So you just gonna sit there and be what they tell you to be. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So who are you gonna keep? Like I said, who you fooling? You're not fooling me with the madness. And then you're gonna come in and say, yeah, Dan Quinn, he could definitely be a head coach. He could definitely be a head coach in the future. So if you coming out and saying that in the media, and now Sean Payton sitting out there, I mean, what chance are you giving Mike McCarthy unless you win the Super Bowl? So I don't know how you not a lame duck coach if you don't go to the Super Bowl this year. And you must probably even got to win it. We'll see. You don't keep telling me that, y'all. And then it's so funny. See, here's the thing, y'all. I can get excited. When I go tomorrow, me and Boo, we're going to be excited to watch the young players. I'm always excited to watch my team, but I'm not being fooled by the dumb stuff no more. See, this past year, y'all, I jumped out again. I hid last year. I was mad as a motherfucker in Dallas. Just on them. Everybody's like, I ain't on here this channel no more. You just too pessimistic. All right, cool. That's cool. That's what's up. All right, I'm be positive. Everybody, y'all should have been seeing me. I was being nice to the Joneses this year. Oh, look at them. I'm being nice to them. I'm being nice. I'm not talking about them. They signed these safeties for the cheap, and they got some guys. Yeah, man, I'm being nice. But you know what? When I seen this happen in these playoffs, I'm like, okay, it's the same little mumbo jumbo stuff still going on, dog. So you know what? Nah, I'm gonna love my squad, but I'm not falling for y'all madness. So when y'all jump on the air and start talking all that crazy stuff, I'm gonna be like, no, you ain't. The proof is in the pudding. And me and my boo was just talking about something, how winning ain't priority and number one. And I correlated this. And I ain't gonna say who it is. Somebody very close to me. Very, 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 very close to me. Okay. He owed me some money. Okay. And I know he loved me. But right now, the priority is not to give me my money. The priority is for him to live. And I'm like, you say I'm priority. You say it matters. I'm like, you say it matters to you, but I still ain't got my bread. You feel me? So it must not really matter to you like you say it is, because you telling me, oh, it matters. I got you. But you don't really got me, because you still doing your thing and doing whatever, and you living and you function, and you make sure you worry about you. You make sure you're taken care of. You make sure you're living, and then eventually I'll get you. Okay, so that means I'm not priority. Okay, I understand that. So when I hear them saying Dallas's priority, number one, winning, I don't believe that. I believe them living and functioning and making that money is priority. We want to win, but we want to make this sure we making this bread first. And it's real hard for me to believe now that these guys are putting all the way that first and they still getting eaten. And I don't see y'all spending no money. And I see y'all talking about in the air that you want to get rid of. So where how is that? I don't believe that. You have to slam dunk the draft every year. That's why we get excited about the draft and free agency. We don't even get excited about free agency anymore. You know what I mean? We don't get excited about free agency anymore. We get excited about the draft. That's why I'm going to Mobile, because I'm excited about the draft. You know what I mean? We got to go. We going to the Senior Bowl. We're excited about the draft. We ain't excited about free agency. That's gone. No excitement with that. That's no longer no excitement. You can't even think about free agency anymore unless it's the bottom of the barrel 1 or 2 year deal. 1 or 2 year deal, that's the most. And then now you got to see your stars, your not your favorite stars, the stars who they like. Your favorite stars they got to maybe fight tooth and nail to get the money. You know what I'm saying? But their guys they love, they'll make sure they're going to always be good and taken care of, man. So, you know, yeah, it's Baby Nuts Jones. You talk all that stuff in the media saying you owe it to the fans, and you're lying. Because if you do it, then go get some free agents. If you owe it to an organization, get some free agents. Blend them with them young guys. You got some guys that were nice, but you ain't getting no difference makers in free agency. You got some good guys. You got some good role players, just like you said, but you didn't get no difference makers. I mean, the Rams went and got difference makers, and they're in the Super Bowl. Them difference makers helped them get to the Super Bowl, too. They got Odell Beckham Jr. I don't care anybody say he's a beast. That was Cleveland on that stupid stuff. That was Baker Mayfield that was being dumb. Then where are the Cleveland Browns at? They're sitting at home because they said, it's Odell Beckham Jr. He's the problem. It ain't Baker Mayfield. It's Odell Beckham Jr. No, it's Baker Mayfield. And when he left you and the Rams said, no, okay. You feel me, boo? They said, okay, you don't want him? We'll take him. We give up a pick. Go ahead. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Where y'all go? Y'all sitting at home watching. And you don't even know if Baker Mayfield's going to be your quarterback of the future. But you got rid of him. And where is he at? He's at the Super Bowl. Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller, just like Herbert. All these guys, they said, you know what? We ain't going to play. We ain't waiting. We ain't waiting no more. Just like Mel said, we like our guys, but we ain't resign them. And if you do, they got to fight. And within a couple of years, you're trying to get rid of them if they ain't been the good guys. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all fooling? That's why this Stafford, just like I'm saying, they went out and got guys and said, I don't want Jared Goff. We went to a Super Bowl with him. I don't want him. I want this quarterback. I can win the Super Bowl with this guy. They went and got him, and they're in the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, I don't think that's by coincidence. That's the organization saying, yeah, we believe in what you're saying. Go ahead. We're giving you the power. Go do it. We'll figure that other stuff later. Right now, we in the Super Bowl. Yeah, Cheeto. Everybody's dogging Cheeto. I know Cheeto feeling good. Cheeto trash. Hey, he was a good cornerback. He wasn't no excellent cornerback. I said he still wouldn't get interception. He wasn't getting all kind of interceptions in Cincinnati. But he was still a good corner. We still probably had the problem with not turning his head. He did it in games. But guess what? He said, I want to leave this organization, go to a winning organization. They were like, what? Cincinnati ain't winning. He said, I want to go to a winning organization. Woo. Was that a dig? And Cincinnati wasn't winning. But guess what? They won this year. And even Xavier Woods, I ain't even understand how I'm saying this. He had a I think what a career year in Minnesota. I guarantee if DeMarcus Lawrence leave and go somewhere, he gonna turn all the way up and get sacks. Amari Cooper leaves somewhere, he gonna be nice, and they're gonna win. And Jerry and them gonna sit back and say, "Dang, why you still winning, and we still losing?" They leave. I mean, it was whatchamacallit, freaking Anthony Hitchens, Damian Wilson, Travarius Ward, all with Kansas City, all went over there, got a chip. I'm not saying everybody's going to be successful and leave. I'm not saying that, but I do see quite a bit of players leave Dallas, and it's like why are they underachieving here? Then they go somewhere else and play really good. I'm like, how is that? That doesn't fundamentally sound something like something's wrong with Dallas if teams keep doing it. Yeah, I'll be at the game, D Block. We can ready to leave, actually. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can say all that in the media, y'all. Y'all can try to fool all them, but you ain't fooling me. I'm not believing it. So I'm not going out there. Like I said, y'all see this right here? I'm gonna say this one more time. Nah, I ain't gonna just say no coaching, Kramer. It's more than coaching, because it's been 26 years and a whole bunch of different coaches have came and gone, and it's still the same thing. So I'm not gonna sit there and say it's coaching now, because we were saying it was coaching with Garrett. Garrett is gone, and now it's McCarthy, and it's the same thing. And McCarthy was a good coach before Dallas. He was whipping Dallas's butt. I don't care if he just had Aaron Rodgers. They were still kicking Dallas's butt. And he won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers ain't won a Super Bowl without Mike McCarthy yet. So it had to be some Rodgers more than McCarthy. So McCarthy can still coach. But when he comes over here and they're saying, this is who you're going to have and this is what you're going to do, that messes up your coaching. You understand? That doesn't allow you to be the coach you can be, or be the person who you can be, because you're trying to get this job. You're trying to get this dream job. But maybe it wasn't really the dream job that you thought it was going to be, because now you can't really coach how you really want. And everybody's dogging Mike McCarthy. And I'm not trying to be the Mike McCarthy guy, but let's not act like Mike McCarthy can't coach. It's the fault of Jerry Jones and them. They said he couldn't pick his own coordinator. He couldn't pick his own offensive coordinator. He said, yeah, I'm going to keep Kellen Moore. You didn't have no choice but to keep Kellen Moore, because I heard Stephen Jones say, I think the world of Kellen Moore. That's why we want him back. And he just said that this year, not the year before. He didn't say that. So that means before all this stuff was happening, he really thought the world of Kellen Moore. So they weren't going to let him go. So it wasn't no Mike McCarthy decision. So you never really came over here with no power. So whatever power you thought you had over there in Green Bay, you didn't come over and have it here, because it's the Joneses who run everything, and they make all the decisions, and you are not as a coach. So as a coach, you really are not going to have no power. And every coach that's been here has never had no power, except Jimmy Johnson. I'm not even going to talk about that. But for real, even Bill Parcells, he left. Think about it. He left in 2006. He would have been the coach of the 2007 team, who was 13-3 and played against the Giants. His former team he could have coached, but he didn't even want to sit back and go another year with it, because he said, I don't want Terrell Owens. I know Terrell Owens turned up. I know he went crazy with Dallas, but he said, I don't want him. We can do this without him. Let's do some other stuff. But who jumped in there and meddled? No, Jerry did. Jerry went and still got Terrell Owens, and that's why he came. And then Bill Parcells didn't even refer to Terrell Owens. He referred to him as the player and the number 81, and that's what he did. And after that year, and even with the crushing in with Tony Romo with that fumble, whatever, he still was like, I'm not doing this again, because I'm not getting, he said it, you want me to go shopping and get all the groceries, but you ain't allowing me to buy what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that. Now I'm not listening to it no more. You feel what I'm saying? I love my team, but I'm not listening to that madness no more. You hear me, boo? I'm not listening. You're not letting me fall for it. So that's why I said, that's why you see this right here. You're just going to see this. You're not going to see me buy 30 billion Cowboys things behind that. You understand that? Y'all can. And you can be the better fan than me. That's fine. I'm going to give you hand claps that you are the better fan than me. But that's it. We're going to see this hat. I bought 2 hats recently because my people said you need to step up your hat game a little bit because those hats you had are like long time. Jersey game, old as hell. I'm not up and grading, spending $50, $60 for no jersey for Cowboys, and y'all keep doing that. Get to a championship. I'll buy a jersey. Get to a Super Bowl. I'll get back to buying the product. Show me that y'all really committed to winning, and I'll get back to buying the product, because that would just be any business sense, right? If I'm going to a spot that I'm getting stuff, boo, regularly, and they're not taking care of my product, I'm not going to keep on giving y'all money until y'all step y'all's game up and become better. And when I see y'all becoming better and really committed to really taking care of my product, then I'm going to be right back there, and I'm going to be back spending my money. But until that time, I'm not going to spend my money on this product when I don't see it working for me as a fan. And that's my right. So, yeah, this is a nice one. It was like $30-something, but if it was on sale, I would have got it. So, I ain't doing that. Feel me? So, whatever. I'm going to still love my boys. Call me pessimistic all me want. I'm going to call it real. Y'all call it pessimistic, but I'm going to call it real. I'm going to call it really real. You know what I'm saying? And people can always run from the truth. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want, because when they say it, the truth hurts a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Hurts me at times. I remember I told Boo, because we was talking about these things. There's a guy named Rich Goslin. He used to write for the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? And this is when I was a super Cowboys fan. Couldn't say nothing about my Cowboys. I don't care who you was. You could never say nothing about my Cowboys ever back in the day. Never. I'm not gonna fight you, but we're gonna have a good ass argument, like I'm going hard in the paint with you. You feel me? So this dude named Rich Goslin used to write for the Cowboys, and when he wrote for the Cowboys, he would always write these articles like, man, Jerry doing the same thing he always does, and as long as Jerry keeps doing this, Dallas is gonna go in the same circle over and over and over. It used to make me mad when he write them articles. Who this dude think he is, always dogging Dallas like this and wooty-woo? But you know why it was making me mad, boo? Because he was right. That's why I was mad, but I ain't want to believe it. If you ever go back and read some of his articles, he would come hard on Dallas. He would come hard. And I'd be getting mad at him, because that dude would just be in on Jerry and the organization, saying, y'all keep on believing this and that, but it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen as long as he keeps on doing this. And I'm like, man, I'm tired of him. And then guess what? Bam! I'll be like, he right. Dallas Morning News. Okay, my bad, Miss Scouting Pro. But do you understand what I'm saying, Miss Scouting Pro? I know you understand what I'm saying. That Dallas Morning News, he would tear up Jerry. Definitely did, because I used to read them articles all the time, and he used to make me mad, because I was like, man, why you always got a dog Dallas? But he was telling truth, and he still is. He was always telling the truth back in the day. I didn't never want to hear it or believe it. That's why I never wanted to read his articles. But guess what, boo? I would always come back and read them. I put them away. Well, I ain't reading his stuff, and I'll open it back up and read it. I get mad and throw it down. Like, man, I'm tired of him, man. He don't know what he talking about. Yeah, we are. Dallas is too gonna do it this year. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And then I open it back up and be like, you know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. I'm about to bang up out of here. We got to get ready, hit these roads, man. We going out here to Alabama and check out this nice. Oh, that's what's up. I mean, I'm gonna post that. What Miss Pro just said right here. She said, yes, Goose was my first boss when I was an intern. He's an amazing man. Yes, and he's real. He's real. That's one thing I know about him. He's super real. What up, J Tut? I removed that fan. I love my squad, but I don't know. I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling for that madness no more, dog. I ain't doing that. But yeah, man. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, David, too. You got baby nuts because you got scared after that David Carr, and he didn't even have a bad career. He had like 7 interceptions. I know it wasn't great, like six. I mean, 3 picks. One most year was 3 picks. Two first years had 3 picks. So I mean, but he started every game, and it was like you got gunshot right after that, and like I ain't doing that no more. And now you talking about you fully committed and you owe it to the Cowboys fans, but I don't see that truth. So I just think it's lies. So I ain't trying to hear all that. You know what I mean? No. I don't have a media pass. I said that earlier, but if you're gonna be there, I'll definitely holler at you. Yes, I am gonna do videos there. You know what I'm saying? I am working on that media pass though, as we speak though, Miss Scouting Pro. Hopefully I can have it next year because I do know some people in the biz, but it just doesn't come like that. You have to really put in a lot of work to really get it from an independent standpoint. Really, you really do. So I'm really working on the media pass, not through the Cowboys, but through another kind of organization. So I have to put in some work. So this is one of the things that I'm kind of got to do to kind of do that. You feel me? So that's why I'm kind of going on my own this time, and then hopefully some doors are going to open by me doing it by the powers that I be that I spoke to. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be at that combine again too. So that's the main thing. But if you are there, please let me know how would I find you, how to look you up, so we can definitely meet you. You know what I mean? No, they gone. I already talked to Dave Hellman and Kyle Humans. I hit them up when they were in the Senior Bowl. I think it was like the first day. I hit them both up, and they hit me back like instantly, like, dog, we would kick it with you and all that, but we leaving back out because of the storm. Dallas is flying us back out. So I think they were literally like there for like a day and a half, and the Cowboys flew them back out because of the storm that was coming and hit. So yeah, I didn't even get to kick it with them like I want. Yeah, the fan ain't listening to us, dog. They'll be like, nope, we ain't trying to hear all that. You can't say that here, buddy. So, but yeah, once again, give us traveling mercies. We're going to head out of here. We're getting on that road. We'll be heading out to Alabama. Make sure you check out the show tomorrow. I'll be going live as much as I can, as close as I can. We'll be at the Senior Bowl. Like I said, trying to open up doors for the Big Game James brand. And this is a way to start it and really push that 2022 and kick that door open. So I'm excited for it. And like I said, just pray for traveling mercies, and we're going to get out there and get it. It's going to be nice weather. I think it was like 70 degrees out there yesterday. It rained a little bit out there this week, but it's going to be only like a 2% chance of rain tomorrow, like about 55 degrees. So I'm very excited. That'll be clear skies, good weather. It'll be warm to us, probably cold to them. But we'll be having a good time, man. And hopefully y'all all jump in the feed and let's have a good time watching some good Senior Bowl football and get our thoughts, get my thoughts, get your thoughts, all that good stuff, man. It's just a good time. You feel me? We just having a good time. Like, this is all fun. You know what I mean? Like, this is hard work. Let me tell you, it's some damn hard work. But this is fun being able to go out and have a base of people that mess with you, and that when you turn and go live, that they're there with you and talking with you and seeing what you see, and we're all having a good time. That's why I really love doing this, and I just want to tell y'all that before I get off here. That's one of the reasons why I really love doing this, because I built a lot of friendships along the way in this. A lot of friendships. I met a lot of good people. You know, Mel. So many people. But really, the Ninja. You know what I'm saying? My dog KMT. Like, I met so many people through this that I never would thought possible. That became real friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think you would meet people and become really, really good friends, and you really do. So that's one of the exciting things I love doing this for, man, because of the relationships you build, the friendships you meet, and then y'all just become really good. And then you can have disagreements, you can have, it doesn't have to, you don't have to agree on everything. But at the end of the day, when I see people who still come in the feed and don't agree with me, or we don't agree with something, but we still cool, that's what makes me happy out of all this, because at the end of the day, it's nothing personal or serious, because none of us own nothing with these damn Dallas Cowboys. Unless y'all got stock with these Cowboys, holla at your boy, because we all fans, and we shouldn't even be beefing like that with each other over this, because none of this is ours anyway. You know what I mean? So with that, Big Game James, I'm out. Peace.